What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, I'm showcasing how to do the shiny hunting exploit method on a new location that can even get you in Eevee. That's right, this will work on Eevee and a bunch of other early game Pokemon. Of course, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting my channel by joining the PanFro Games membership, and let's dive in. So this spot is gonna be literally Hotel Z. It's called the tree at Hotel Z. And this might as well be a Christmas tree because as you can see, we get 4 spawns on this Christmas tree out here. And what can spawn at the tree? Well, during the daytime, you get potentially 2 Pidgeys, 2 Pikachus, 2 Eevees, 2 Bunearys, 2 Patrats, 2 of each Elemental Monkey, 2 Emolgas, 2 Bunnelbees, 2 Fletchling, 2 Esper, and 2 Dedenne. Now, I would say this is actually a pretty solid spot for Eevee and for Dedenne. Everything pretty much has a rarity rate of from 2 to 5%. Now, you can also do this at night, which actually has its completely own different spawn panel. It's the exact same spawns, but there's no double up. So, technically, I don't know, it just depends. You have twice of a chance of getting an Eevee during the daytime, but it's essentially the exact same. But you could potentially have 2 Eevees at once during the day. So, I'm just going to be doing this during the daytime. And you normally start with 1 spawn, but we're going to overload it to get a total of 4 spawns here. And the cool thing about this area is you can fly reset to reset the spawns here. The fly reset is within the range, as you can see. As long as you're within 50 meters, you can reset. But also, another way to reset this spot for shiny hunting is you can just walk into the hotel and just spam A, opening the door and hold down. So if you have a turbo controller and a rubber band, you can do this. Or if you have a macro that, holds down on the left stick and mashes A for you, you can also use this method to get this shiny hunt done for hopefully a potentially shiny Eevee or any of those other Pokemon you may need too. Now, before we begin this method, you're going to want to have a Pokemon that has Taunt. Now, I have Chandelure. He has Taunt. Ghost types have Taunt. Dark types have Taunt. Some other Pokemon have Taunt. It's a good move because one is going to make it so the Pokemon will be aggressive without us doing damage. These Pokemon are really low level, so we are going to get his attention with Taunt, and now it's going to start chasing us. It also makes it so the Pokemon only uses attacking moves, which is also very convenient for us too. So we are going to lure this Fletchling. We're going to at least do our best to lure this Fletchling. He really doesn't want to work with me right now. We need him to chase us. Chase, chase, chase. You're being a little bit annoying. All right, there we go. Come on. Come on. All right, and then we want to bring him. So essentially, we're going to break his chain, free him from his spawn point, and then we're going to make a hard save. He's going to be pecking at us. We got to go a little bit further, though. Oh, no. Lit me up. All right. I like dodge rolling to move a Pokemon, too. It's pretty convenient. All right, so I'm going to save my game now, and we're going to save. Reload our game and continue. So now we have broken his chain. Now we need to make it so the spawner is like, wait, you're far enough away. I should put a new Pokemon in now. And the way to do that is we need to be 60 to 70 meters away from the Pokemon, but we also need to be 100 meters away from the tree. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put a pin on the Pokemon. Because if the Pokemon despawns, this does not work. Because we are essentially duplicating this Pokemon. Well, it's spawn. But we need this Pokemon to still be alive. So we can do it. All right, so that's pretty decent. So to start, we're just going to go down the street. And you want to minimum 60. However, what we also need to keep in mind is we need to be a certain distance from this hotel. So I'm going to go over here. We're 67. And let's see how this is looking in the center here. There's 105. So in theory, this should be okay. If we look at if we hit the corner, how does the corner look? 103. So I'm pretty confident that this will work. And if it doesn't work, just reload your save. So I saved my game, reloaded the game. And now we're going to check, is our Fletchling here? Our Fletchling is here. And if everything went correctly, we should have the Fletchling around, and then we're going to move it, and we should be able to see a second spawn. If we were further enough away from the spawn point, essentially we should see a second Pokemon underneath the tree. So once again, we need to taunt it because this Pokemon does not want to attack us normally. It's a friendly Pokemon. So come here, and we're going to drag it. Now, you don't want to make a hard save until you know for a fact that there is a new Pokemon here. And there is a new Pokemon. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a hard save right here. Because it de-aggroed on me because we took it out of his chain. I'm going to save and reload my game. Now, doing this is going to make it so the Fletchling spawn point has moved. And we are going to move the Fletchling within the spawn radius of the tree. Essentially, you want to make it into that hallway with the Fletchling now. So we're going to go back to the Fletchling. It should be right around this corner. Hello, Fletchling. Once again, we need to taunt you. Fletchling, you have now been taunted. Come over to me. And we just need to get him close. Come on, Fletchling. Okay, he's in here. I'm gonna spam roll away till he de-aggroes. And he didn't. Okay, there he goes. I'm going to save right when he's in front of this. Save my game. And now I'm going to reload my game. And then when we come back at this point, I am going to hit a fly reset. Or you can go into the hotel. You have two options there. Fly reset's faster, but the hotel always works. Because it doesn't auto-save your game too. If something horrible happens, you can just reload your save and it works. And it is a little bit safer. So the Fletchling's gone. We should just have two Pokemon here. We have two Bunearys now. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a hard save to save my progress, essentially. I'm going to get Chandelure. Now, you can actually taunt two Pokemon at once. And I'm going to try to lure both of them at once. So, ideally, we get both following us. Now, this is a little bit harder to do two at once. You don't have to do two. You can very well just do one. And I don't know what this Buneary is doing. It's trolling me. Come on. Why do you have to run all the way back here? Okay, that Buneary is just rip bozoed. I don't know what's going on there. Come on. I'm going to taunt it. All right. Put away your Pokemon. Re-engage. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, we got them both hopping. Good, good, good. So we're going to make a save right when... Okay, we want to get them both running away from me at the same time. Which might happen right now. Yes. Perfect. And they're right on top of each other. This is amazing. So essentially, we're going to be able to do two at once. And you could do two spawns at once. We can go from 2 spawns to 4 spawns. So once again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to drop a pin on the Buneary. You want to drop a pin on the Buneary that is furthest back because that is the one that you are most likely afraid that's going to despawn. Luckily for me, they're literally right on top of each other. So it literally could not be any perfect. That's a pretty good distance, but a pretty good pin, I mean. But that's a perfect pin. So I'm going to go with that. So once again, we're going to go about 60 to 70 away here. And we're looking good. 68. Now double check the tree location. Go more towards the corner. 108. That looks pretty good to me. You're going to save your game. You're going to reload your game. Right. Super right. We're going to have 2 spawns there. So, all right. So we got our Buneary. We did not mess up that part. Once again, we want to lure them because it's a little bit easier to check and lure at the same time. And just double check. We have 2 Pokemon. We did it perfectly. We are going to save our game now. The Buneary are both going to be on top of us. Okay, we got them both finally. That took way longer than we'll show in the video. But we saved, we reload. We have the 2 Buneary in like the hotel pathway now to the tree. And very easily, I am just going to go walk inside of the hotel and walk right out. And we should have enough spawns. We've maxed out the tree during the daytime. And let's double check. We should have 4 spawns. And there you go. We have 4 spawns. So once again, the day and nighttime spawns are different. So if it hits nighttime, you're like only have 1 Pokemon, you can go in the hotel and sleep in your bed and just change that out and you'll be good to go. And I did about a couple of minutes of door resetting. I got a shiny Pansear. My very first one. So I'm going to take this as a huge W, but there you go. that is gonna be how you shiny hunt this spot. Great for the monkeys, great for Eevee, great for the electric rodents. And hopefully you can figure out this shiny hunting method. And if you are interested in more methods like this, check out my starter video on Wild Zone Shawnee. Check out the Onyx guide, the Chespin guide, and the Hawlucha guide as well. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and support my work by becoming a channel member. And I'll see you later. Peace out and have a good one.